一度も登らぬバカ、二度登るバカ。
Okay, the original version was a bit harsh compared to the English one, and I'll tell you the meaning by the end of this video. Have you ever dreamed of hiking Mount Fuji? I mean, why not? Mount Fuji is one of the most iconic peaks in the world and arguably one of the most beautiful mountains on earth. But beautiful peaks all around the world like Mount Everest, Mount Fuji is also suffering from what we call overcrowding. As of 2024, Mount Fuji trailheads from different prefectures are implementing countermeasures to prevent overcrowding in Mount Fuji. One of the counteractions to prevent this problem is a 2,000 yen fee starting from July 1st of 2024. I believe the profit will go to the preservation, maintenance, and to fund safety measures in one of the most climbed mountain in the world. They are also implementing a daily cap of 4,000 climbers, specifically on Yoshida Trail, which is the most popular trail going up Mount Fuji. When it reaches the daily cap, rangers and prefectural officers will stop people from going up, most especially if you don't have a mountain hut reservation, which is very difficult to get, by the way. Yup, it's a pain. In Japanese, it's mendokusai. Now, if you think climbing Mount Fuji is a bit of mendokusai and feel like, is this even worthy of my time spent here in Japan? Well, let me help. So, I've listed 3 alternative hikes to Mount Fuji that I think are more enjoyable and worthy of your visit. Kamikochi. Kamikochi is a paradise, beautiful in any season. This is also one of the bases and starting points for climbing bigger mountains in the Northern Alps. Mountains like Yarigatake, Okuhotaka, and Yakidake. Hiking around Kamikochi is very relaxing. I recommend visiting the Myoji Pond and relax while looking at the blue waters of Azusa River. Murodo, just like Kamikochi, is a central hub for different hikes in the Northern Alps. Hikes are ranging from casual to expert difficulty. Murodo is a volcanic plateau located near 2 of the most famous mountains in Japan, Tateyama and Tsurugidake. For casual hikers, you'll definitely love Murodo, especially if you like camping. I'd definitely recommend camping at Raichusawa. The views of the mountains that surrounds the camping site is stunning. Kitadake is the second highest mountain in Japan at 3,193 meters. Kitadake has some of the best panoramic views in the Southern Alps. It also has one of the best scenery of Mount Fuji. I believe hiking Kitadake is more challenging and enjoyable compared to Mount Fuji. The change of scenery as you ascend is something you won't find in Mount Fuji. I also recommend going towards Ainodake if you have the time. It is the 4th tallest peak in Japan. All in all, it takes 2 days to complete and very accessible via public transport during the peak season. So I'm not saying don't climb Mount Fuji. Climbing Mount Fuji is a rewarding experience, but I truly believe that seeing Mount Fuji from afar is more beautiful than standing on top of it. As the old Japanese saying says, he who climbs Mount Fuji is a wise man. He who climbs it twice is a fool. I have climbed it 3 times, so yeah. I love climbing it and I'll be climbing it again this summer. So stay tuned as I give you updates on how it goes in Mount Fuji.